Hello, hello, hello. Let's see. Can you hear me and everything? Wonderful. The music is also very nice and clear. That's what I like to see. Welcome, welcome, welcome to Lacuna, a game from DigiTales Interactive, the same creators of Between Horizons, which we played a few days ago, or last week. Yeah, it's pretty much a pretty similar game, just in a different setting, and we'll see in which way it will differentiate from other games. And I guess, let's set in. So the same studio from progress set automatically, there's no going back, wonderful. So I like to see, might be that I have to be gone for like a few minutes when a package from my neighbor arrives, which I've been warned about, but hey. Probably a sector 2. Walking with A and D. Oh damn, I'm slow. I can sprint though. Wonderful. Oh, and I can use stairs. Okay. Have to sprint. Mirror over here. Hey, what's up? And bottom right indicates that you can move on with the dialogue by pressing E or... Yep. Hey Noah, long time no see. Yeah, it's been a while. I heard that a ship with new people arrived last night. I had a feeling that you might be in there. How was your journey through space? It sucked. It felt like I was buried alive with my parents. No, you're headed downstairs, right? I come with you. So how's life on Drovia? I didn't really like it at first. There's not much going on here yet. Hard to imagine it's going to be like New Joran one day. But when you think about it, it actually is pretty cool. What is? Making history and stuff, conquering a foreign planet, building the first ever Savian colony. Isn't that exciting? I don't know. I feel like I've seen most of this place already. Well, we're still building it. By the way, where do you live? Our apartment is on floor -8. Near the stairs up to the common area. No way, you got one of those fancy apartments? I mean, ours is alright too. I think it's because of my parents' job. All the scientists are in that area. Anyway, I've got to get back home. Recess is almost over. Maybe you can show me around later. Actually, before you go, there's something I want to show you. Can it wait until this afternoon? I don't want to be late. Who cares? Come on, it's really cool. Today's my first day at school here. I don't want to make a bad impression on my first day. What do you want to show me? You'll see. It won't take long. Yeah, no, take it. Sure. Sounds like a bad idea. I'm in. Alright, I'm curious. But let's make this quick. You won't regret it. This way. I'm interested to see how they... Are we allowed in there? The sign says this is a restricted area. I'm looking forward to seeing how they fixed the issues of the previous game. No, we aren't, but I got the entrance code. Where'd you get that? My older brother works in there. He gave it to me. But it's not dangerous or anything. No, don't worry. Come on. Or what can go wrong? See that elevator? It takes us halfway up down the dome. Up? No, we're going to get caught. There's nobody up there. It's going to be awesome. You'll see. Come on. Fine. But if someone sees us, I'm going to tell them it was all your idea. You followed it. Damn. That's a view worth committing crimes over. So, what do you think? That was... wow. Right? Did you see the entrance to the mines? Crazy how huge it is, huh? Yeah, pretty impressive. And your brother works down there? It's kind of a scary thought. Really? I think it's pretty cool. Hey, wait a minute. Do you see the flag on these boxes? That's Gara's. So? Why are they bringing stuff to our colony? Why wouldn't they? Maybe they're spying on our cool mining tech or something. No, Gara isn't our enemy. We trade with him and stuff, and besides... If you were unloading espionage equipment, would you print your face on the box? No, I wouldn't. I guess you're right. I really got to run now. Thanks for showing me this place, it's really cool. Glad you liked it. Don't tell anyone who went up there, okay? I'll get in trouble. I won't, promise. Hey Mira, I'm glad you're here. I kind of missed you. I missed you too. Oh, that reminds me. My parents gave me a new cell when we got here. We have to reconnect. Let's do it. And... here we go. We took his life energy. Alright, see you later. Press C or hold these like what? Okay. So it shows your current objective. Okay. Logs, yeah. Joran. Bold steps, distance, objectives, walk home. News, missed messages. And I've got all the important logs. Wonderful. There's no map though, right? No, huh? Interesting on how well we handle that. Oh, do I need to go down? Oh yeah, I'm on -6, right? Nah, nice. No crediting the people that did that. Great. Love them showing the developers that way. I want to get to the homes. Probably are a bit later. Nice way of showing like the living area though. And somewhere here should be right, yeah. Get off the computer. Okay. Alright. Now that everyone's here, Mira, we can get started. Please make sure to arrive on time in the future. This morning I walked you through our learning platform and showed you the curriculum for this year. You'll be taught about the same topics as you would back home. Today we're going to go over some basic facts about our solar system. This won't be news to most of you, but I want to make sure we are all on the same page. I already know all the stuff. Can I skip this lesson and come back later? No, I haven't even told you what exactly we're going to talk about. Let me ask my dad. I'm sure he will write me a note. Classes are mandatory for everyone, even for the son of our chief of security. I'm sure he'll agree with me. You are all given a map of the solar system as part of your school package. I can see that some of you have already put it up on the wall. Very nice. Please take a moment to double check if it's there. You may need it for your next assignment. Yep. Toggle to the right thing using tab or... Left using shift. Hit using E. It's not really cannot interact with anyone or anything while in investigation mode. Oh, so... Are you the solar system? No, you're just the planar sector too. Maybe you just missed... You have fun in class. We'll be back this afternoon? Yeah. Rovia, Gara, New Joran. Okay, very different from the first one, but it's fine. Looks like you all have a poster. I'll help you solve the task I'm about to give you. I also have another resource for you, an excerpt from a recent news article. I'm sending you both the sheet and the article now. Open your saw and check your news and sheets tabs. Submit the sheet once you know you've got it. From time to time it can be useful to stop and think for a while. Some benches, sofas and chairs are for a place to sit down, take out your cell and go over everything you know so far. Ah! I can go here. Take out my cell. Whenever you see the news article, don't just tab selected to view the latest news. The little bouncing icon indicates the cell content you haven't seen yet. Okay. These are added to this tab of your cell. Select the correct answer to fill the gaps. When the sheet is due to a submit button appears at the bottom, you only have one shot of getting it right. Okay. The first colony outside of one, the cradle of humanity, was built in 1608. It started only about a year ago. Savians from to Savians? No, Savians. The closest planet to Drovia have now established their new colony. Your home, your sector. Price of free has skyrocketed over the last year. Ah, so here we say country, here we say another country, and here we say item. This is the news article. First century was the be-all and all. Sudden rise of Thallium. Energy storage 3 years ago. Scientists. Base prototyping. Lithium. So... Here it's Thallium, and now we're... Can I? No, okay, I need to... Yara is on the furthest outside, New Joran is the closest one to... And the sheet is... First colony outside of... Yeah, one is Gara, 2 is New Joran. Should be right. Gara is the closest, New Joran is the furthest. Alright, Mira, I received your sheet. Let's go over it. First answer is correct. Human energy originated on Gara and settled on the other planets from there. Let's look at the second question. This was an easy one, wasn't it? The Savians from New Joran, but Savians? They created their own colony on Drovia. Now for the last question. That's right. We are mining Thallium on Drovia. It's a very valuable resource nowadays. Good job, Mira. Looks like you have a grasp of this topic. Let's move on to the next. Hold on. What was that? Connection closed. Call interrupted due to an emergency. Structural breach detected. Please relocate to the closest safe room as quickly as possible. It will be locked down in 60 seconds. Emergency exit plans have been distributed to all living units. Wait, what? Oh fuck. No, I'm here. I need to go down 1, 2, and okay. And now on the right there should be one, right? And then left and then just go right. Ah, run, run, run. Help! Anyone, please! Hey girl, help me! The door is stuck! Noah! Mira, come on, we've got to hurry. But she... Please, just grab the door and pull. It's working. Thank you so much this way. Okay. Wait, it didn't want to work. Wah, wah, wah. Run, run, run. It's just right, not down. Yeah. 10 seconds until lockdown. What? Is this the safe room? Almost. Okay, whew. Mira, thank God you made it. No, what's going on? Have you seen my parents? No, Oh, fuck. What happened? Laguna. It's like Between Horizons, which started with your dad dying, and now... Even after 10
years, meeting your ex still feels kind of strange. Or maybe it doesn't if you don't still have feelings for her. And maybe it doesn't if the whole world isn't on the brink of war. I don't even know why I agreed to see Kat that day. My thoughts were still lingering on my work. My unit was responsible for the safety of one of the most important visitors Yara had seen in a long time. Joseph Banny, foreign minister of Drovia. Whatever came of his negotiations with our president could make or break the relationship between our planets for generations to come. Yet here I was, fighting with my ex about how often I should call my daughter, pretending that it mattered.
Neil, did you hear what I said? Sorry, I got distracted for a second. Were you listening to the radio? I'm sorry, Kat. We were talking about Benny. This whole thing has really put me on edge. You haven't changed a bit. You know how important it is this time. Yeah, that's what you say every time. Let's get back to Laura. That's why we're here, right? I don't know what else to say. You never visit her. You don't even call her back. You're being unfair. I watched that awful movie with her that you didn't want to see. Come on, that was over a month ago. And you've barely responded to her messages ever since. I don't understand how you can treat her like that. She deserves better. Honestly, I don't like spending time at our old place. What? Why? You know what? Let's be truthfully here. It reminds me of our life together, I guess. You never seemed to care that much at the time. You keep telling yourself that, Kat. Sure, I'm telling myself that. You were never home. I was starting out at the CDI. None of us were ever home. Whatever. We've been having this discussion for a decade. Laura's a teenager now, and it would be good for her if she had a second parent to talk to. And good for me, frankly. Look, I'll try to do better. Great. Why don't you go up to her right now then? She's home and I won't be bothering you. I have an appointment. You know what? Yeah. Always take time for your kids. They only have one life. Yeah, okay. Really? Laura will be delighted. I have to go now. It was good to see you. You too.
As I started walking home, I felt angry at myself. Not for failing to show my daughter how much I cared for her, but for actually not caring as much as she would have deserved. At least that's what I thought I felt like at the time. I was under a lot of pressure due to Banny's visit, and I found it hard to think about anything other than work.
Oh, hell yeah. Ah, wonderful. Did you just throw it into the bush? Damn, okay. Now where do I have to go then? Oh, hi, let's go to Laura. Hey. Hey, Laura. Oh, Dad, hi. You're working on your novel? Yeah, no. Please stop looking at the screen. It's still very rough. What are you doing here? I thought I'd stop by to say hello. Haven't had much time for that lately. Did Mom send you? Kind of. Kind of, but she can't really send me anywhere. I can because I wanted to. Okay. So, how's the novel coming along? Will I ever get to read it? I'm working on a different text right now. I haven't had much time for that novel lately. I'm in that writing contest, don't you remember? I made it into the second round. Hey, not bad. That's great. I have to knock it out of the park because I have to make it to the finals. All the finalists participate in a workshop led by Hannah Slater. It would be so awesome. Who is that? You don't know her? Seriously? She wrote The Tree and the Asteroids. She's the best. Sounds good. I'm sure you'll make it. At least one of us is optimistic. I need to finish this within the next 2 days and it still sucks. I'll leave you to it. Then, let me know if you want to watch another movie. You did like the last one after all, didn't you? I hated it. Sure you did. See you soon, Dad. Ah, wonderful. I mean, you could have spent more time with her. Saying. Okay, time to download the news. The news, okay. I like the music though. Buy some cigarettes. In post-cancer time, smoking is less lethal but still addictive lifestyle for many. Cigarettes can be bought all across the city. Your Sal's home tab lists how many cigarettes you have left. Choose yourself near quit smoking or enjoy some views of the city over a cigarette. Nope. Dad was a smoker, not allowing this dad to be a smoker.
I looked at my reflection in the glass and down at the layers of city below my feet. I wondered why I'd opened up to Kat about feeling weird at our old place. I didn't want her to think I still missed her. Maybe I did, because something still hurt when I saw her. Although it might just have been the memory of not getting something we wanted, of having failed. As good as we may be at making sense of things, there are some we can't work into the narrative.
Welcome home, visitor. Mr. Conrad is currently not at home. That's probably because I'm standing in the hallway. Would you like to leave a message? No, it's me, Neil Conrad. Perform another scan. Scanning is currently not possible. Please contact the system administrator for more information. Great. The scanner is probably busted again. I should check my cell. Maybe I got notified about it. People who message you from time to time, select this tab to view your new messages. Yep. Dear Mr. Conrad, I hope you read this message in time. Your building's ID scanner broke earlier today and is currently under maintenance. As your apartment will not be able to identify you, you have to enter your backup key code, which is updated every month for security reasons. 9264. Welcome home, visitor, Mr. Current. Yeah, shut it. I want to enter a pin, please. At time, you may be prompted to enter a sequence of a number into the keypad. Open it by pressing N. Okay, it was 9264, right? Oh, oops. 9264, wonderful. 9264. Welcome, visitor. You entered the correct pin. Unlocking door. I'm getting caught. Hey, Gary. So, how's the date with your ex go? Perfectly. What did you think? Well, I hope it was worth ditching me. What's the situation? Our job's done for today. Benny and his staff are with President Robertson now. Tonight they are invited to dinner with some fat cats. Things went over smoothly, nothing out of the ordinary so far. But goddamn, Benny's guys annoyed the fuck out of me. They didn't miss an opportunity to call us colonialists. Colonialists? Colonialism? Colonialists. One more time and I might have punched them all in the throat. I'm just happy they're Johnson's responsibility for the rest of the day. Let's hope that we're all getting better along after the summit. I'm not so sure about that. Did you read the article about the trade summit in the news today? Nope. No, why? Because it's important for a CDI agent to keep an eye on the news. Did I say anything we don't know? Did it say anything we don't already know? It looks like political observers aren't expecting Garrett to give it to Benny's demands. We've been saying that for weeks. If you ask me, Benny shouldn't get anything at all. We built the whole colony after all. Anyway, the chief has scheduled a brief tomorrow morning at night. Don't be late. Copy that. See you tomorrow. Sorry, loves to read on important people and places. As a reminder. Ah, okay. Great. Yeah, some more. Benny's symbolic visit this morning after 6, joining space. Arrived, foreign minister, critics of your state, fighting for more autonomy. Central demand is expected to be full emancipation. Petition. Okay. Emancipation. I'm stupid. Yeah, political observers don't expect the president to give them the demands, yada yada yada. Okay. Hey Horace, how's it going? Yeah, there we go, good little boy. Nope, we don't smoke. EP. I'll just get an email before going to bed. It's 1840, huh? Ah, wake up call. Hello. Conrad, it's me. Everything alright? It's not. Benny's been shot. What? How? What's his condition? He's dead. Where are you now? He's dead? I ask you where you are, Conrad. I'm at my place. I'll have someone pick you up. You know, I don't... It's a 50-minute train ride. I'll be right there. Make it quick. Oh, fuck me.
Fuck. How could that happen? I didn't even dare think about the impending political aftermath. If this was indeed murder, it couldn't be. I hope there was a mistake. Maybe Gary had gone crazy. Maybe I was dreaming. Foreign Minister Banny's death could be the tipping point in the conflict between Gyara and Drovia. This whole visit was meant to ease tensions between our planets. Now it could lead to war. The first interplanetary war. Fuck me, I'll snap out of it. You'll figure this out. Focus on the task ahead.
Oh shit, okay. We're picking up some steam. You better run. Because, wait, news. No news, okay. Brain gain, hell yeah. Where can I enter the train? How do I drive train? No arms? Ah. Oh. Okay. Can't read up on the news on the train. Yeah, this escalated quickly. Maybe I have something to do with the destruction of... I just get... Hey, thanks for saying hello to Laura. If she's happy you swung by, talk to you soon. Okay. Nothing important. Not yet been reported, I think. Because that would be the news and the title and everything. There you are, Conrad. Took you long enough. Hey, evening, Gary. Fill me in. It seems like Barry was shot by a sniper when he was out at the balcony. His secretary was with him when it happened. Clean headshot, he was dead on the spot. Staff's pretty shaken up, but nobody else is hurt. Any developments since he was shot? Anything suspicious? No, it seems that the sniper hit their target and ran. I also asked the staff if they noticed anything unusual prior to the attack. The secretary and the priest said no, and the bodyguards refused to talk to me altogether. How come? Bunch of radical Darwin nationalists, conspiracy nuts. And to be honest, what do you expect from Benny's employees? Not much. If they keep refusing to cooperate, I'm taking them in for obstructing our investigation. This is Gara, not some lawless rock. Hold on, did you say priest earlier? Yeah, a guy from Benny's staff. A spiritual advisor and a somewhat prominent Savian front member. The guy is fucking annoying. Colroy says he can barely keep him away from Benny's body. What's the priest trying to do? Fuck if I know, some weird ritual. Anyway, we're trying to find out where the shot came from. It has to be one of your opposite high-risers, but we don't know which one. I've already started looking into it, and I think we can pretty much rule out the casino. We ramped up security tonight because of a big fancy event. It would be near impossible to get a gun in there. And very stupid. We need to track down the perp as soon as possible. Get up there and give Jung a hand. Copy that. You realize how big of a shit show this is, right? I can't believe he got shot. What did we miss? I mean, we checked everything. Kept tabs on everyone. Benny seemed to be in nobody's crosshairs. How in God's name could that happen? Let's find out. Seriously, Conrad, we better have quick results on our hands. If we don't, we'll be the first in line to be out of a job. Yeah. And you know, there might be a war. Let's get up there and find out where the shot came from. Report back to me when you're done. I have a few phone calls to make. Roger. Are you drawing? Neil, over here. It's always nice to see you, except, you know, it's the middle of the night and there's a dead guy on the balcony. Yeah, well, I call that Tuesday. It's Friday. For real, I'm glad you're here. Gary's been acting like, you know, himself. I'm just setting up my mobile lab and I could use your help. Our number one priority is to find out where the shot came from. She's already prepared a case sheet. Let me send it to you right now. He wants you to submit it as soon as you think you got it. Take a look around and talk to Benny's staff. Maybe that will get us closer to our answer. Got it. Oh, and one more thing. We're still missing an important piece of the puzzle. We didn't find the bullet yet. Let me know if you do. Alright, I'm on it. We open the bullet. The shot was fired from Gale Hotel, Sakura Hotel, Pixie Casino, Rocket Tower, Gale Hotel. Okay. Press H to toggle outline mode. Objects with your outline can be interacted with. People with orange outlines have something to tell you. Objects have information when examined. Gray outlines mean you currently have nothing new to learn from a personal object. Whereas people and objects. Bull disappeared into the wall right behind this closet. It's locked. Two wooden spheres that bowers. Savians use them when praying together. Excuse me, sir. Are you with the CDI? I am. Neil Conrad. Pleased to meet you. I am Priest Arion. I was Mr. Barney's spiritual advisor. I kindly ask that you let me take off Mr. Barney's jewelry. It's a very important part of Savian's farewell ritual. We must free the dead from their worldly possessions so that they can safely cross over to the afterlife. And must be done before the soul has completely left the body, and we're running out of time. I'll hand the jewelry over to the CDI right away. It has no value to me. I understand, but I can't have you moving the body. It's crucial evidence that can't be tampered with. Do you believe in something, Mr. Conrad? I'm not religious. Honestly, that doesn't matter. This is not the moment. My personal convictions are irrelevant here. The CDI has a clear protocol concerning the handling of murder victims and does not allow touching them. So you believe in protocol? Listen, Mr. Iron, I'm not here to discuss philosophical questions with you. Please, I will be very careful when taking off the jewelry. I will make sure not to alter any of the evidence. The Bulgarian state likes to pride itself in its tolerance and liberty. This is your chance to prove to me that those are not just empty words. I'm sorry, we can't take any chances here. If you want us to find the culprits, please stay away from the body. So very empty words after all. I pray for the corrupted Quarian soul. Alright then, I'm sorry. Fine. I understand your concerns, but respectfully, no. Foreign Minister Benny status gets clean headshot. Casino pretty noisy place, might help disguise the sound of a gunshot about 200 meters away. Sakura Hotel looks like a fancy place, even at a distance, maybe 1500 away. Gale Hotel 150 meter away. And Rocket Tower is 300 meters away. Okay. Good info. Everything will be cataloged here, neatly organized by location. Wonderful. Ah. Yep. Okay, I get it. Do we have anyone else who's employed here? Ah, here. Good evening. Ma'am, are you okay? Huh? Yeah, we were just talking about our plans for breakfast and then he... Were you close? Yeah, I've been working for him for a long time. Let's be empathetic. I'm sorry for your loss. Are we safe here? What if a sniper comes back? The sniper is long gone. We had a clear target. You're not in danger. For a second I thought he just tripped, but when I saw... Do you remember the way he fell? I was standing to his right and he fell away from me. So you think the shot came from one of the buildings on the right? I guess so. I just stood there and stared at him. Then Smith came and pulled me inside. Thank you. One more thing. Do you know who has the key for the cupboard on the second floor? I don't have it. Maybe the bodyguards do. That's all. People are on their way to keep you company. They should be here soon. Okay, I need to have bodyguards talk to me. Hello, Neil Conrad, CDI. Are you with Mr. Benny? We already talked to your colleagues. I know, but I need your help with something. Do you know where I can find the key to the cupboard upstairs? Why would you need to look in there? I think it contains an important piece of evidence. I'd prefer if you didn't mess with anything before Drovian authorities arrive. Drovian authorities? We prefer it be handled by our own people. The sniper will surely be off planet by the time that happens. We'll share our findings with them anyway, I promise. Oh, like you promised to protect Mr. Benny. I understand you're upset. We will take full responsibility for this when the time comes. You will, huh? What will be the punishment? A promotion? It's okay, Eddie. We don't want to fight. It's only convenient for Gara that one of the champions of Drovian Impens out of picture. I don't want to be that guy, so yeah. So please calm down. We're all on the same side here. I understand how you feel, but the purpose is still out there. We need to get them quickly. If they have another target, we need to find out now. It shouldn't be hard. Who else is pissing off your government? Nope. Force now. If you don't cooperate, I'll have you take you in. I'd like to see you try. Okay, this is it. Open the cupboard or I'm charging you with obstruction of the CDI investigation. Strong arming people and to doing their bidding, huh? Surprising move for Garion. Just give him the key. It's not like there's anything in there. There, take it. I'm not telling you anymore. Much obliged. Yep. Young, look at this. The bullet was inside the cupboard, as we expected. Here it is. Good work, hold on. Let me have a look. This kind of projectile usually doesn't go very far. We probably used a comparatively small rifle to better disguise the gunshot. It was fired from a distance of no more than 200 meters, I would say. 250 tops. Good to know, thank you. By the way, I forgot something earlier. There. You should now be able to submit the sheet I sent you. I don't know if you have all the evidence yet, but you're now able to send me your conclusions once you do. None of these fellas want to talk to me? Or have anything important to say to me? Also, there's no evidence here. Okay, so it was most likely from the right. So not the Sakura Hotel and the Rocket Tower, it can't be anyway. Either casino or the Gradle Hotel. So currently I'm on the Gradle Hotel. Gadel Hotel, not Gradle. There's the bullet. Deformed bullet was inside the cupboard. Young said it belonged to a small caliber rifle. For Mr. Benny as clean as it gets, clean headshot. Wait a minute. No, she said she was on the right of it and it fell away, so it's more the Sakura Hotel. I always want to press. Let's ask her again about where she thinks it fell from. I can't believe it. I have the logs, luckily. From one of the buildings on the right. Yep. No more than 200 meters. So it's gotta be Sakura Hotel, because the Rocket Tower can't be it, and the casino's also. Yep. Neil, I saw you submitted the sheet. Report back to Gary and ask him what to do next. I think you should get to the location. Got it. See you later. Any new findings? The bullet probably came from the Sakura Hotel. Good job, Conrad. I'm sending Saito to lock the place down. You head over there. I'll catch up as soon as I can. Listen, about those bodyguards. I took some convincing, but they helped me find the bullet that killed Benny. Let's give them some slack and question them tomorrow, and the shock has worn off. Yeah, and like, I can understand the issue of like politics and shit, and if they want it to be their own. I think I would do the same when I don't have trust in the government. Since when did you have a soft spot for Drovian extremists? I don't, but these are special circumstances. Anyway, should get going. I'm on my way.
It wasn't until I was on my way back to the train that I noticed the park's obscene size. The night was cool, and the Mansion District was probably the quietest place in the whole center. It was one of the last spots in the area where buildings hadn't been stacked on top of each other like toy blocks. My head was unusually clear, and to my surprise, I noticed that I was in a good mood. In retrospect, I believe that it stemmed from a sense of purpose driving me forward that night.
Should I be going to feel? Young, what's up? Why are you smoking? Listen, Neil, the police just got an anonymous tip from the Sakura Hotel. Whoever sent it to them didn't provide a lot of details. Just that they had been in contact with a suspicious person. Why so vague? I don't know, but it looks like you definitely got the right building. Thanks, Young. Talk to you later. Okay. Time to go to the Sakura Hotel. Time to shoot someone in the head. So, no arms, no problem, not in robotics. Good evening, Neil. Hey, Saito, looks like you beat me here. Well, the rest is, of us use cars, you know. I know. Let me bring you up to speed. We locked down the hotel and told the staff that nobody can go in or out. Holloway is keeping an eye on everybody in the lobby. I flew a drone up to the highest room. Long said that's where the sniper might be. It's empty, lights out, and no signs of life. Figured as much. Snipers don't usually stick around. But I did see lights in the room below. Maybe the guests in there saw or heard something. I'll pay them a visit. The receptionist said that the sniper's room was rented out to a gentleman named Diaz. I got his ID chip number already. Currently running a citywide search for it, but without success so far. Do we know what Diaz looks like? I don't have any surveillance cameras in the hotel. You know how it is, rich people and their privacy. So no, we don't know what he looks like, but maybe you can find out. I opened a sheet, let me send that to you. Yep. What did you tell the staff? We have reason to believe that a dangerous criminal escaped from the hotel. Good work. Let me know if you get a hit on our perp's ID. I'll be inside if you need me. Good luck. Oh, the sheet. Perp's hair. Stuff they have with them or other way, and beard. Yeah. Good evening. Good evening, Neil Conrad, CDI. Could you answer a few questions? Naturally. Do you have any relevant information on Mr. Deers for me? Anything suspicious? Nothing out of the ordinary. I sent all the information we have to your colleague, payment info, ID number, those kind of things. I see, I'd like to have a look around Diaz's room. Do you have a universal keycard or something? If it's absolutely necessary, yes. It is. Here you go, sir. But please be careful not to disturb any of our guests at this late hour. Thanks, I will. Good evening, Agent Long, CDI. Hey Gary, I've got a keycard. Let's have a look at Diaz's room. Alright, let's get up there. Let's keep it down in the corridors, and if possible, and mind the carpets. Oh. Want me to use the elevator? Or I'll use the elevator? Nah. Empty whiskey bottle and a pretty expensive one at that, judging by the receipt. Empty piece of paper, it's empty except for a strange hand-drawn symbol in the middle, might be relevant. Fancy bathtub, maybe the perp used it. We should have the whole bathroom checked for DNA. Ah. Hey Gary, could you come over for a second? Did you find something? I'm pretty sure a piece of the window pane was cut out and put back in. Judging from the blue residue, they used a pocket laser cutting device. You think the sniper could have fired from here? It's possible. He'd have to be a really good shot though. I also saw a tiny bloodstain on the carpet below. Maybe the perp cut himself when he handled the piece of glass. Good work, I'll go back to my post and call the DNA guys. Let me know when you're done. Okay. Maybe the recipient below has some cool info. Or talk to Mr. Barry. What the? Stay calm, ma'am. We are with the CDI. And I'm the CEO of Norton Robotics. I'm serious. We're against Agent Conrad and Agent Long with the CDI. I'm also serious. I'm Clarissa Norton, CEO of Norton Robotics. Oh. Didn't the CDI teach you to knock first? We're in the middle of a high-profile investigation. Manners still matter. On that note, would you mind calling off your armed drone? Fine, please make yourself comfortable. We'd rather stand. You need to answer a couple of questions. Everybody wants a piece of me these days. Make it quick, I'm a busy woman. Do you know the upstairs neighbor? Here in the hotel? I never saw him. But I heard him take a phone call in the corridor earlier, around 11 o'clock. At 11 in the evening? In the corridor? I believe he was pacing up and down the hall until the person he called picked up. Then he went to his room. Was it a live conversation, or did he get a recorded message from someone off planet? He spoke too, so it must have been a live conversation. What did he say? I don't know, I didn't pay much attention. He might not have spoken Garian at all. Anything else? Make it quick, I'm a busy woman. Did you hear a gun earlier? A gun? What kind of war zone is this? Answer the question, please. No, but now that you mention it, I heard some noise earlier, sometime between 1 and 2. I thought someone had popped a cork. Anything else? That's all, thanks. So you're going to leave me alone now? We might still have to bring you in for questioning, but for now please stay put and wait for further instructions. Of course I stay, but he isn't even cool enough to drink yet. So, the whiskey is empty. I still could not tell you. Probably cut arm, but no clue what their hair color is or anything. Huh. Maybe Gary wants to talk to me, and I can talk to him about some things. I think we're done here. Let's go downstairs. A couple of potential witnesses are waiting in the lobby. We really need to track that Diaz guy down. Maybe one of them has seen him leave or even spoken to him. Go ahead and question them. You should also have a look around. It's no crime scene, but you never know where you'll find a clue. I'll be waiting at the reception. Please, come talk to me once you think you are done with this place. Yep. Oh, Diaz. Saito, anything new? Well, I tried to find out how Diaz escaped from the hotel. Benny was shot at 1:39. I suppose that Diaz left shortly after that, probably between 1:45 and 2:15. So we have an idea when he left. The big question right now is how. There's a functioning ID scanner at the door that only picked him up once when he arrived. That means that he can't have left through the front door. Could he still be here? No, I've sent my drone scan the whole building for his ID twice already. He must have gone out through the back door, but you don't get that far away by foot. My view is that he was picked up by a getaway driver in the backyard. There's a vehicle tracker in the launch pad that scans each car at the exact time it lands here. Cars aren't allowed to stick around for on the launch pad. It's just meant for quick deliveries and pickups. Here's the thing, I went to ask the guard to pull the data for me a couple minutes ago. He said someone had turned it off earlier tonight. Swore it wasn't him and that he hadn't noticed. We have to find out who it was. If we confront whoever helped Diaz get away, we might find out where he went. I'm sending a sheet to your cell. Submit it as soon as you think you know who disabled the tracker. Maybe the traffic data will still help, even though parts are missing. The guard said your AR module can read it directly from the scanner on the launchpad. Roger that. Well, so 2 sheets. Need to find out how he looked and who turned off the guard. Excuse me, sir, can I ask you a question? Happy to help. Did you see anybody live between 1:30 and 2:15? No, I was fast asleep until I got called down to the lobby. I have my own room upstairs. Your own room? Do you live here? Mostly, yes. Thank you. Happy to help. My colleague said that the guard is in charge of a vehicle tracker in the backyard. Is that correct? Yes, Mr. Smith. Is the tracker ever turned off? Turned off? No, it operates around the clock. And doesn't usually break or have hiccups or any sort? I don't think so. It was installed the day before yesterday. I can't imagine it's already acting up. But Mr. Smith can certainly answer your questions about the tracker in more detail. He's usually not in contact with our clients. I apologize if he appears untrained. Thank you. Happy to help. Do you know what Mr. Diaz looks like? Unfortunately, I've never met him. Reception wasn't occupied when he checked in last night. He used our electronic check-in service. Thank you. That's all for now. Excuse me, sir. How can I help you? Did you see anybody leave between 1:30 and 2:15? I was right here all night, but I didn't really pay attention to that, sorry. We gave a concert earlier and I kept playing for the people that stuck around. Thank you. How can I help you? Have you met Mr. Diaz? Diaz, the guest from the 8th floor. I think I talked to him yesterday. He was having a late night drink at the bar after he arrived. I was packing up my things when he went to his room. I asked him about the viola he was carrying. Quite an expensive model, I have to say. A viola, huh? Did he show it to you? No, he kept it in his case. He generally wasn't the talkative type. What does Diaz look like? He's a redhead with a beard. Thank you. That's all for now. So... currently... red... maybe red beard, probably. Excuse me, madam, could I ask you a few questions? Okay. Did you see anybody leave between 1:30 and 2:15? No, I was back in the kitchen cleaning some glasses. Had a lot of dishes to do after the concert tonight. Can I go now? I have a young boy at home and the sitter can't stay much longer. I'm sorry, but the hotel's in lockdown until further notice. You might want to give them a call. It could be a while until you can leave. Thank you. I have another question, okay? Have you ever met Mr. Diaz? Diaz? That doesn't ring a bell. I don't think he ever came to my bar. Thank you. That's all for now. Evening. Could you answer a few questions? Did you see anybody leave between 1:30 and 2:15? Or a cop picking someone up? Could be. A bunch of people got picked up after the concert. But I'm more interested in people going in than out. I see. When was the concert over? It started at 2:30. It took about 3 hours. But some people stuck around at the bar a little longer. Thanks. I heard that the vehicle tracker was turned off tonight. Do you happen to know why that is? No idea, really. I suppose it's supposed to be running around the clock. Are you sure it was turned off and didn't just malfunction? Pretty sure. It said it was offline. I just turned it back on and it seemed to be running fine now. Plus, it's only been there for 2 days. It's a good brand, too. Can it be turned on and off from anywhere other than this booth right here? No. And it's just been you here all night, nobody else. Well, sometimes I take a break. I usually ask Felicia or Bernd to take over and keep an eye on everything. Felicia or Bernd? Felicia's the bartender, the one who won't shut up about her stupid kid. Bernd's the pianist. Did they take over for you tonight? Yeah. Let me think. Felicia at 2020, at 10 p.m. Burned at 014, both for about 40 to 50 minutes. Thanks. Have you met Mr. Diaz? Diaz? Who's that? A guest from the 8th floor. He arrived late last night. No, I haven't talked to any guests in a while. Thanks. That's all for now. Is there anything suspicious here? What's that? Why is that trash? What's that camera? Oh, sorry, am I interrupting something? No, going for a smoke? Yep, might as well. It sounds like you're going to keep us here for a while. Probably. Hey, I have a question. Do you always store your whiskey in the backyard? It's an expensive brand to just leave out here. Ah, looks like I forgot to bring in part of tonight's shipment. I'll have a bartender now. Was that whiskey dropped off here by car? Yeah, the alcohol often comes in pretty late. Do you remember when they landed tonight? No. Wait, I do actually. I saw them arrive when I went back in after a break. It was precisely 10 p.m. Are you sure about that time? Yeah, I was looking at my cell right at that moment because I got a message. Thank you. Vehicle circle registers every car coming in the backyard. Being able to sprint while investigation mode is annoying. I think I want to talk to bartender and pianist. Excuse me, madam, could I ask you a few questions? Okay. The vehicle tracker was turned off earlier and I'm trying to find out why. Do you know anything about it? I heard that you briefly took over the guard a while ago. I did, but why would I turn off a tracker? I wouldn't even know how. Thank you. That's all for now. So have I anything here? However, that loop is way worse than... I enjoy it way less than I did in Between Horizons. Because I actually slow down when I'm doing this movement. Excuse me, sir. How can I help you? The vehicle tracker was turned off earlier tonight. I'm wondering if you might know something about it. Did you stand in for guard tonight? I did, but just for a few minutes and I touched nothing. Was the tracker still turned on while you were there? I really don't know. I just sat there until he came back. Thank you. That's all for now. The clues. You tracker registers every car coming to the backyard. Crate full of expensive looking whiskey. Guard, bartender, or receptionist, or pianist. In red hair and viola case, probably. I mean, I am fairly sure on who turned off the tracker, considering it was turned off at 22:04. And I was told that the guard said Felicia was there at 22:00. So during her time it was turned off. So I'm very, very sure about her being it, even if it was unintentional. Who are you? I had to talk to the staff. So from you, I think I can answer these now. It's turned off by the bartender. Now I can now talk to the bartender. Excuse me, I'm afraid we have to have another chat. I've really got to get home soon. I don't know if you have kids you've got to take care of. The guard told me that you took over for him during his break at 22. After that, no more vehicles were scanned on the launch pad. However, the guard said that people were picked up in the backyard all night. According to the pianist, there was a delivery shortly after 10, but there's no record of it. The tracker must have already been turned off. Care to explain what's going on here? I don't know what you're talking about. If you won't be honest with me now, I'll have to take you in for questioning. What? No, I have to get home. Mr. Diaz is suspected of being involved in an interplanetary murder case. I won't have to tell you for how serious it is to be complicit in something like that. Murder case? Shit, I don't know what he was up to, okay? I was about the money. Did he kill someone? Please tell me everything from the start. Diaz was at my bar last night. He offered me a drink. At first I thought he was going to hit on me, but then he said he needed my help, that he was expecting a visit today. The visitor wanted to stay under the radar. He asked me if I could do him a favor and turn the car tracker off. Offered me a bunch of money for it. I had to take it. I really needed it, okay? I didn't think it would do any harm. I assumed it was about a secret lover, maybe a famous one. Wouldn't be the first time around here. It's also pretty commonplace that our guests ask for special favors. This was a pretty small one, honestly. And then I saw Diaz leave tonight. He was picked up by a guy in a white van. I realized he had lied to me and I got cold feet. That's what I called in the anonymous tip. So that was you. Why did you say right away that he got away in a van? I didn't know, I panicked, okay? I said he was suspicious and I hope that you take it from there. I didn't want to implicate myself by drawing attention to the car. I see. A white van, huh? Did you catch any more details about the car or the driver? No, I'm sorry. What does Mr. Diaz look like? He's a skinny tall guy with red hair and a red beard. Please, you have to understand, I didn't think it was a big deal. You can't tell anyone. I can barely make ends meet. I can't lose my job or go to jail. I have a son. Honestly, nah. I'm on her side. No need to be an asshole. She wasn't complicit or anything. She just wanted to get a little extra and thought it wouldn't do her harm. I'll think about it. Okay. We know who it was and not for bad reasons. I think I might know who your guy escaped. He bribed the bartender to turn off the vehicle tracker in the backyard. After she did that, a white van came to pick up Diaz. The bartender gave her an anonymous tip to the police when she realized that Diaz had lied to her. Sounds like a risky plan, banking on the corporation and silence of a stranger like that. I think that part was improvised. The tracker was installed only 2 days ago. Don't you think she might have been an accomplice from the get-go? Unlikely. If she was, I don't think she would have called in a tip. Maybe, but we should have her arrested to be sure. Nah, leave her be, come on. Honestly, just leave her be. We've got bigger fish to fry. What are you talking about? She's clearly involved in the whole conspiracy, knowingly or not. She did something that she thought was insignificant to make some extra money. She's probably underpaid and she has a kid. Do we really want to risk her going to jail? Should have thought of that. Knowing makes us complicit. We'd be breaking the law. The law and justice aren't always the same thing. Gentlemen, I've been looking into that white van while you were talking. A vehicle matching that description passed by a nearby security camera at about the right time. Pretty sure that's it. I followed its trail. It was last scanned a few minutes ago and seemed to be parked now. Where? In the lower layers, just a few train stops away. Excellent work, Conrad. You go and check it out. I'm waiting for the chief here. He's on his way. Wanted to see this place for himself. And since I get back to HQ, I'm more help with the database than my fingerprints. Copy that. I'll catch the next train and keep you posted. I mean, now I know most about what he looks like, but I can't be sure about Viola or the blood. It's just like kind of a 50-50 right now. And I'm not being forced to submit that, so I won't. Yep. It's nice having a subway. So. We know what he looks like. Tall, skinny, red beard, red hair. Back down Diaz. Hope I have my gun ready. Hey Neil, did you find the van yet? Looking at it now. Seems like they dumped it. Figured as much. I dispatched a team to your location. That will give the van a thorough screening. You should leave it behind and go after the report now. Maybe he's still close. Be careful. I've been looking into Mr. Diaz some time. His ID seems to be completely fake. There's no record of it before you checked into that hotel. Fake IDs are very hard to come by. You need a search to put it in, and a very good hacker who injects it into the federal database. There's yet another sign that we're dealing with a big fish here, or more likely a bunch of them. Copy that. Thanks for the heads up. Must be the van we've been looking for. It has no license plates. Rope with a spotlight seems to have been cut by a pocket laser. Ooh, shit. Nah, no smoking. Boat rental, do you... Wait, you... Excuse me, sir. Huh? Have you been here all night? Who's asking? Neil Conrad, CDI. I'm here investigating a case. CDI? Every time you're looking for a culprit, it's always down here, huh? We're all from the same city. Sure, so it doesn't feel like it. I noticed a rope over there that looks like it has been cut recently. Do you know anything about that? Did someone steal a boat? Did Rob call you here? Yes. Yes. Then you should talk to him. Rob! Oh fuck. Someone's here about your boat. Well, tell him to get up here. You heard the man. Am I not in outline mode? Oh no, I'm not. A bit annoying that I have to turn it on manually. I can't be on all the time. Oh hey, you want to talk too. You don't know, do you not look like you're here for a concert? I wish I was. Can I ask you a question? Did you see the person that landed the van over there? Do I look like a snitch to you? Do I look like police to you? Fair. If you're not a cop, what are you? Neil Conrad, CDI. Damn, CDI? That's even worse. Look, did you or did you not see the driver? I'm trying to find out where they went. I've only been here for a few minutes. My dog needs to take a leak. When we're going back in. You're taking your dog to a concert? He appreciates good music. Are we done? If you didn't see anything or anyone suspicious, yeah. Look man, everyone around here probably looks suspicious to you. If you want to do some extra good, have a look around down at the pier. My friend Rob keeps having trouble with his business. Some asshole climb into his boat, leave their shit behind, make a mess. This may be something to look into, but then you're not really interested in helping the community, are ya? You have me all figured out. Have fun at the concert. Fucking punk ass bitch. Hey Rob. Hey, when's the first time the cop has responded to my call? I had some punk vandalize one of my boats last month and nobody showed. I'm not with the police. Sorry to disappoint you, but I'm actually not with the police. Neil Conrad, CDI. CDI? What the hell are you doing here? I'm investigating a different case. You might be able to help me. And what about you helping me? Why does the police ignore me and everyone I know? I don't know, but you have to listen to me. The man who stole your boat might be very dangerous. Let me find him and you get your property back. When did he steal it? It's 3:40 now, a good hour ago. I heard the engine start and then Ed yelled something. Ed, the man down off the pier? Yeah, he wanted to stop the guy, but he's an old man, you know? I went out to see what was going on. The boat was already leaving the port. I see. How long had it been in this harbor prior to being stolen? For over a week. Wasn't bugging a lot lately. Is there a way to track it? All boats that go in or out are picked up by a scanner at the port entrance. The port AI next door has the data. Maybe it'll spill out if you tell her you're law enforcement. I'll give it a try. What's your ship's ID? No idea. It's called Bertha. Don't you have a record of that? I don't know what to tell you. It's Bertha to me. Will that name show up in the system? No, but it's painted on the side. Do you know anything about the thief? No, except that's probably a Saviant. What makes you think that? Because it was Savians who vandalized my boat last month. Is that all you're basing this assumption on? Well, it makes sense, doesn't it? Did you see the thief? No, but Ed saw him. Ed didn't seem too keen on talking to me earlier. He's an old grump, that's for sure. Any chance you could convince him to help us out? Ha, nobody tells Ed what to do. Least of y'all upper folk. One of the bureaucrats chased him out of his old harbor. If he ever had any sympathy for you, that's where it ended for sure. Sounds like that's something important to add, huh? Won't shut up about it. So are you bringing me back my boat or what? I'll do my best if I can. If it turns up, I'll let you know. Hey Ed, you got a minute for me? Excuse me, sir. Your friend told me that you saw the person who stole the boat. And what if I did? Then you could describe to me what you saw to help me track it down. You're CDI, you said. That's correct. That means you're concerned with crimes, right? Like fraud and theft. Sometimes, yes. You also help out folks from around here. I'm in the middle of an investigation. Right now. If you're asking because you need help with something, you should talk to the local police. The police? Help? Ha! You're here now and you want something. That's the best shot I got. Look, I was thrown out of Mantua Harbor the other day. When I bought this boat as a young man, it came with a spot there. Now the whole area is being turned upside down. Construction everywhere, richer folks moving in. First they tell us it's no big deal for us locals. 2 weeks ago I'm landing my boat, they ask for money. New management, they say. Of course I didn't want to pay up. Truth be told, I couldn't have anyway. I call the company, all I hear is lawyer gibberish. So I decide to go elsewhere. Look at this pitiful pier I've been staying at. Not a single decent pub in sight. If you help me get my spot back, I'll tell you what I saw. I'll see what I can do. Fine, I'll try. I'll be damned. Seems like things are finally looking up. Let's connect ourselves. You can call me as soon as you have my spot. Okay. Here's what you need to know. My spot is Mantua Harbor, right next to Red Herring. The Red Herring? That's a pub, the best one there is. I see, very clever. That's where you'll find my friend Fred, the harbor master. Go talk to him. It's a few miles down, the canal from here. Few miles? Can you just tell me? It's really time sensitive. Nah, we have a deal. Like I said, I got shot. I gotta shoot my shot. Fine, but I have to wait a little. I'm following a hot trail right now. So, so I gotta go up now, or when you peer. Can I use the train? Or is that not? No, Wait, he said that on the door next, on the next door I could. Talk to the AI. Welcome to Port Bureau Visitor. What can I do for you? Show me the recent traffic data of this harbor. Access denied. Traffic data is not a matter of public record. I am Neil Conrad with CDI. Scan my ID. Scan. Welcome, Agent Neil Conrad. What can I do for you? Today's traffic data. Come on. Understood. Displaying traffic data. Anything else? That's all. Hey, any updates? Not yet, but maybe soon. I think our guy stole a boat. A boat? Why would he do that? Maybe to avoid scanners. Boats aren't tracked as closely as cars or pedestrians. Still, the boat should be easy enough to find. They're slow and there are scanners at every port entrance. The problem is that I don't know the boat's ID yet. I do have a record of the local traffic data on screen right here. Traffic data again, huh? Do you know when the boat arrived and when it left? Approximately, I should be able to identify the right one on that list. Just give me a moment. Okay, send it to me via keypad. As soon as you do, and I'll call you back, I'll find the boat. Will do. Talk to you in a minute. Ah. So. There's probably a achievement for not having a single one. Well, yeah. So logs. He said, where is he, Rob? About 240 it went off. And about a week ago it was last seen. And today is the 4th of June. So about 240, one of these two. Ah, okay, so right, if we go back to the logs, it was at around 240, about 240. Which means it has to be 683098, 220190, 788901. So I need to look for those, if I can see them anywhere. Like here. Which shows me that it can't be 683098, because that one was already once used. Now I need to find 78 or 220. Do I see any 22 anywhere? Nope. Do I see any 788 anywhere? No. Can I like scroll here or anything? Because that means it's either the 220190 or 788901. It's currently 340 and yada yada yada. But I'm not. Oh, 788901. Here it is. Haha. It has to be 220190. Just checking again. Anything that starts with a 2, 5. Nope. Cool. 220190. Two two oh 190. Time to get on the train to maybe help our good old Ed out. I got the ID you sent me and it found the boat. It's not that far away from you. Arrived at another harbor just a few minutes ago. I'm sending you its location right. Saito. Hold on, I think I got a hit. A hit? On Dia's ID chip. It got picked up just now. It's right next to the harbor where the boat docked. We definitely got the right one. Diaz passed through the train station on foot. Yo, hey, how you doing? So you got on a train? No, you are scanned at both exits. You're the closest agent on this current location. Get over there stat. I'm sending reinforcement. Copy that. And the boat? Go after the sniper first. We can check the boat later. I'm sending you the coordinates. Get on the train now. Thanks, I'll keep you updated. Come on. How are you doing? I'm doing good. Donk. Is it now the other port that's related to Ed? But like a side quest I can do. Yeah, Mantua. It actually is. Sheesh. Something like a minimap would be cool though, like we had in Between Horizons. Turn on and update with news. An ad for a bar named Red Herring. It's at the harbor just past the train station. Oh. Not gonna smoke, no. We're going to take care of our...
Get your hands off me.
Please stop resisting, ma'am.
What am I being arrested for? You have no right. I want to talk to my lawyer.
Do you have a lawyer?
Maybe, you don't know.
Let's call them down at the station then, because that's where we're going.
No, why are you wasting your time on me? There's a guy with a rifle around here.
Miss Grindle? There isn't. Let's go. Hold on just a second. Neil Conrad, CDI. CDI? The Central Department of Investigation? The case leads me here. May I ask what's going on?
I'm so glad you're here, sir. These two officers are making a grave mistake. The whole quarter should be locked down right now. There's a man with a rifle around here.
Miss Grindle calls us every week. Last time it was for a car that was too large for its parking spot. Before that she called us for a street vendor because he was lurking outside her apartment block. She's been doing that for a long time. We're finally bringing her in for wasting our time.
Sir, please. You're with the CDI. Your oath demands that you take me seriously.
I don't recall an oath about Miss Grindle.
Don't you see I'm one of yours?
You're CDI?
No, I'm an upper. I don't belong down here. When my husband was still alive, we had a nice place on the upper layers. It had sunlight and proper walls and no drug addicts lingering around the entrance. I've just fallen on hard times for a while.
Enough! You've been living here for 12 years. Let's go.
Sir, I swear I overheard some dangerous people. They have a gun and some important data or something. They killed somebody already. They said, "Is it done?" And he said he's dead.
Could you tell me the story from the start, please?
I was watching something online when I heard voices coming from the apartment next door. I was surprised. It's always so quiet that I wasn't even sure if someone lived there. There was a man and a woman. They seemed to be fighting about something. I wanted to make sure it wasn't domestic abuse, so I turned off my program and listened. We never know down here.
What did they fight about?
I can show you when I get suspicious. I start recording them with myself.
You did what?
That's a violation of... Just listen to it. The things they talked about.
Could you send the logs to me?
Yes, of course.
Not afraid of a virus, I see. Thanks. I'd like to ask all of you to stay put until I've had a look at the conversation.
You're wasting your time, but whatever. We'll wait.
I read the number on your face, but I have to say, I kind of like the new look. I don't. Are you drunk? I don't have to be drunk to have an opinion on your face. You smell like whiskey, and what the hell happened to your arm? I cut myself, it doesn't matter. Wow, this hideout's a really shithole. You've only been staying here for a few days. Where's your violin? Funny, I gave the rifle to... Zora, listen to me. We don't have much time. I passed by a scanner on my way here. You're probably on my tail already. Fuck! What were you thinking? You're still wearing the ID chip. Why don't you go straight back to HQ and have taken out? We're able to procure the data. Yeah, the old man didn't suspect a thing. Listen, you need to... by the way, I can use this already to change this to the cut arm. Didn't expect... Listen, you need to give it to me. The boss called and said there was a change of plan. I'll take care of... The end of I called the guy we're meeting and told him that I was coming instead of you. He seemed a bit pissed though. I think I woke him. Didn't expect to be sleeping at 11. Out of your mind, they know your idea. They catch you up there. Over the road, get off Joe's Plaza without being scanned. Why didn't the boss tell me about this? And why the fuck did we change plans? I talked to the boss after the hit. Told me to come get you. No idea why they... come on. So give me the stick. We need to move on now. CDI could be here any minute. Boy, let me get the stuff, man. And give me the stick. Fine, where is it? Just split up right now. Keep your head down and wait for me to get in touch. Get to the... won't be back and track me if I... 830 Boyd. You're not making all this up, are you? Are you crazy? Of course not. Let's get this over with. Be careful out there, okay? We're close to getting out of it. You too.
So, what did you think of this conversation?
I need to see the room they were in. Can you show me to it?
See, I knew there was something fishy.
I don't know why I've achievement for groupie, but okay.
Follow me.
Thank you.
What's this about? What's going on?
This might be important for a case I'm working on.
What case?
I'm classified. Never heard of an NDA. Damn, why was stairs broken? That's like the worst thing. You're not being able to get to your apartment.
This is where I live, and the voice came from right next door.
Thank you. Watch my back, officers. Hello? Anyone home? Damn, they're not fucking around. CDI, open up. You're surrounded. Come out with your hands on your head.
I don't think there's anybody.
Shh. If you're not coming out, I'm opening the door on the count of 3. 1, 2. Everybody on your knees. Hands on your heads. I'm coming in. Clear. Please stay in the corridor, everybody. I'll have a look around. What's that? Excuse me, Miss Grindle. I found this key here. Any idea where it might belong?
Oh, really? Let me take a look at the tag. Apartment 9, huh? It's for an apartment in this building, but they changed the way the rooms are numbered. The tag belongs to the old system. My apartment used to be number 4, the one you searched was number 9. There's a floor plan over there. Maybe you can make sense of it.
Thank you. Conrad, what's going on? Hey Gary, we just got really lucky. I think that Miss Grindle over there called the cops on our guy. Looks like his real name is Boyd. He met a woman named Zora in this apartment here. I have parts of a record conversation between the two. I'm sending it to you now.
Where'd you get that?
Let me just say Miss Grindle is very interested in her neighborhood. From what I understand, the woman stole some data from an old man and gave it to the sniper. He in turn is going to hand it over to an unknown third party at Joros Plaza at 8:30.
Good job, Conrad. I'll immediately inform the chief. We'll have to intercept that handover.
Why would the sniper physically bring the data to someone though? The only explanation I have is that it's tagged. That the network will pick it up as a leak.
Well, that would mean that it's highly confidential data from the government.
That's the best reason I can think of, but maybe they're just being extra careful. Hey, I found a key in the apartment of the woman who was hiding it. It belongs to another unit in this building. Maybe we'll find more answers there.
Do you know which one it is?
There's a number on it, but they changed the way the rooms are numbered. Grindle said her apartment was 4 and the next one was 5 in the old system.
That's the problem right there on the wall. Go take a look at it.
Maybe you can figure out the way the rooms used to be numbered.
I call it Chief. Bring him up to speed.
4, 5, and now it's 11, 12, 21, 22. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So it would be 33 right now. It's my guess. Yeah, and they don't make it too difficult. How would I get up there? He won't fit, he won't fit. Is there a way to go up there? The camera didn't want to move with me. Can I? Okay. Whew. How do I get up though? Right, I know that it doesn't work on any of these. Damn, it was intense. Yeah, I mean, imagine being just a regular police officer and having an FBI agent be like, okay, follow me. You take my cover. Can I maybe get from the outside up there? Oh. Oh yeah, Alexander. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Maybe with going outside, there's a way off. I'm not going to be smoking. No. We don't do this. Can I go here? Oh, can't go inside there. Can't go inside there. Ah!
I felt sorry for the old lady. Descending through the layers was easy these days if you didn't have one of the few jobs that still existed. Basic income wasn't enough for most people, even around here where living was relatively cheap. Although somehow our economy had never been more productive.
Where am I right now? Okay, I can go all the way down, then I'll be there. Room is saved. Hold on, I'll get you out of this. Is anyone else here? What are you going to do to me? Are you with her? My name is Neil Conrad. I'm with the CDI. Oh, thank fuck. Please, I need water. Of course, here you go. Are you hurt? I don't think so. I'm just very sore. And my wrists burn like fire. What's your name? I'm Lila. Alright, Lila. You're safe now. Let me call you a doctor. Alright, the medical team is on its way. Could you tell me what happened from the start? Yeah, okay, fuck. She was in here, and she looked almost exactly like me. A woman was in here? Is this your apartment? Yes, I tried to fight, but she was so incredibly strong. I was like looking in the mirror. Like I had a twin. She must have had some surgery to look like me. When did this happen? I came here from a client maybe 3 days ago. She was already in here. I turned on the light and saw myself sitting right over there. I barely had time to react. She jumped me so quickly. We must have some augments or something. Any idea why this happened to you? Why would she try to impersonate you? I've been racking my brain about that. Is there anyone she might be trying to get close to? I don't think I know anyone important. Except for my clients, maybe. Your clients? I'm making money on the side as an escort agency. So I'm not a whore, if that's what you're asking. I mostly just dress well and go to dinner parties. We only have high-profile customers. I'm a student and it's a good way to pay the bills. Maybe she was trying to get close to one of your clients then. You think? I mean, it could be. I missed an appointment while I was tied up. I thought my boss would come looking for me, but nobody showed. Do you think she went to him? Oh no, what if she did something bad to him? You can testify that I've been in here all this time, right? Don't worry, you're not a suspect. Who was the client? A public official or something. I don't recall his name. He wanted me to spend the night at his place. My boss said he was a regular customer, but I've never met him. Do you have any more data on him? Name, address? It was all on my cell, but the woman took it. I see. Is there another way to find the client's data? We might be onto something here. My boss at the Lotus Escort Agency has all of it. It's just around the corner. But don't leave me alone right now. What if she comes back? I'm staying here until reinforcements arrive. You won't be left alone. Knock, knock. Hey, Gary. Lila, this is my partner, Agent Long. Gary, could you keep an eye on Lila here for a minute? I need to follow a lead on her employer. I'll explain everything later, okay? Babysitting duty, yeah? Alright, I guess. Nice to meet you, ma'am. Lila, how do I find the escort agency? Let's go all the way up to the roof of this building. You'll end up on the next highest layer. Take a right and you can't miss it. Thank you. Ah. Guess I repaired it. Cool. Highest layer. And let's go up, up, up. Where is a lotus? Oh. Ah. Hello, sir. Excuse me. Closed. We are closed. I'm not a customer. Neil Conrad, CDI. Oh, good morning. It's a surprise. What leads you here? One of your enemies, Lila. Employees, Lila. Lila's sweet girl. Nice and reliable. When did you last see her? Not in a while. I just relay orders to her cell as they come in. Sometimes she doesn't accept. Mostly she does. What was the client she had this week? I need to find out more about him for a case. Oh, okay. Did he do something to her? I can't tell you. Could you give me his name and contact details? Oh, Mr. Conrad. I would love to help, really. But it's very important that we protect our client's privacy. I'm sure you understand. I can't risk my business like that. Do we want to threaten him? Please be reasonable. Please be reasonable. This is a serious matter. Okay, Mr. Conrad. I have a proposition to make. I'm putting my business at risk by helping you, but you can help me make up for the damage. There's another issue that puts me in a very uncomfortable spot right now. One of my employees had quit on me despite her contract running for a few more months. I told her I needed her. She already accepted several offers over the next few weeks. We have a reputation to uphold. Our clients would be really upset if I cancelled their appointments. Those are all high-class people relying on our services. I told the local police already, and they wouldn't listen to me. But I have a contract right here, see? It's signed and everything. You can get her to fulfill her duties, at least the appointments she already has confirmed. Then I guess I could help you too. Did she say why she wouldn't do it anymore? You ask her. She said she's quitting and she's been ignoring me ever since. How about it, Mr. Conrad? I guess so. Why am I an errand boy? I'll talk to her one. What's her name? Sheila Novak. I'll see what I can do. But even if she doesn't come back, you're helping me for trying. Okay, fair enough. Tell her we are good if she goes to the client she already agreed to. Maybe she'll listen to you, and you don't mind her family. They're weird folks. Savians. Their unit is just below us. The first way down is through the big apartment building. If you're back down at the train station, you've gone too far, and the wrong direction. Be back soon, stay put. It's a bit weird that I'm here an errand boy for people when I'm like actually a CDI official. Like it made sense in Between Horizons, where, you know, you were on like a community and stuff. But here it doesn't really make sense. You know? At least from my limited perspective. Right now it was, I think it was up one more even. Right around here, I think. Yeah, there we go. Uh-huh. Good evening, sorry for the intrusion. My name is Neil Conrad, I'm with the CDI. I'm looking for Sheila Novak, is she here? What do you want from her? I would like to tell her about myself. I won't just let some foreigner talk to my sister. Tell me what you want. I showed you my badge, I'm not some foreigner, I'm an agent of the state. If that Thompson guy sent you, you're wasting your time. Sheila won't go back to him. I will make sure of that. It's alright, Anthony. Let me talk to him. I can handle that myself. You won't go back to that scumbag. Don't let him intimidate you. Would you mind leaving us alone for a minute, Anthony? Sorry for my brother, he's just trying to help. Don't worry about it. So, what do you want from me? As your brother already assumed, Mr. Thompson from the Lotus Agency asked me to put you a visit. Is that so? He told me that you refused to meet your contractual obligations. And you're trying to force me to go back? Let's talk to her, let's be empathetic. I would like to know why you won't work for him anymore. What if I go back inside and he refuses to talk to you? Then Mr. Thompson will probably try to sue you. Listen, I'm happy to help you if... Thompson's the bad guy. Mr. Thompson is forcing you to do something you don't want. No, he would never do that. Sure, he can be a little annoying, but he's certainly not forcing any of the girls into anything. Listen, I want to study space engineering on Femus, but I can't afford the fees. As a Drovian immigrant without a degree, it's hard to find a good job in Ungara. That's why I've been working for Thompson, but now I have all the money I need. Thompson told me you confirmed several appointments for the following weeks. Why did you do that? Wasn't it obvious that you had some saved enough by now? That's none of your business. You can trust me, come on, I'm not that guy. Listen, Sheila, you can trust me, but you have to be honest with me. I didn't do anything that is against the law. Alright, then tell me. I got a call from a woman a few weeks ago. She didn't tell me her name. She promised me a large amount of money if I cancelled all my appointments for the next 2 weeks. It was so much that I don't have to go back to Thompson at all, actually. And you didn't find that suspicious? Suspicious? No, I assume that some jealous partner was behind it. Wouldn't be the first time. You said she wanted you to cancel all your appointments in the next 2 weeks. Which ones were that? Only one yesterday. I got my friend Lila to fill in for me. Lila, huh? Who is the client you were to see? He's a regular. I've been going to his place every month for at least a year now. Is he someone important? Why do you ask? I'm sure it was some jealousy thing. Please tell me who that client is. I don't think I can do that. Thompson will kill me if I give out the names of our customers. It would be really important for me to know. Maybe he's in danger. Okay, I'll tell you if you promise you won't force me to go back to Thompson. You did sign a contract? You have to understand, it's always been my dream to study space engineering, but my parents... I suppose you know that Savians have their own version of science. If my parents catch wind of my plans to go to a non-Savient university, they'll try everything to stop me. That's why I need to do it secretly. Anthony helped me prepare everything without them noticing. My ship to Firmus leaves tomorrow morning. You know what? Sure. Alright then, I'll try to convince Thompson to leave you alone. Thank you so much. You want to know the regular customer's name, right? His name is Liam Campbell. He lives in the center. Liam? Alright. Do you know his exact address? 144 Rumpold Avenue. I hope he's alright. He's become kind of a friend. I'm pretty sure he's fine. Thank you, and good luck at university. Let's talk to Thompson.
Liam Campbell. Liam fucking Campbell. It had taken a moment until it clicked because I never called him that. To me and the rest of my division, he was just the chief. That's who the woman had tried to get close to. The director of national security at the CDI. My boss. Now what? Should I follow the chain of command and tell Gary? The chief probably wasn't too keen on everybody finding out about his habit. Maybe I should talk to him first. Then again, it might be too important for the case to be kept secret.
Yep. That's... ooh. Harsh one. But... got a pleasure to... So, how did it go? I'm sorry, but Sheila won't come back. Haha, Mr. Conrad. I'm sure you're joking. I'm not. She's not coming back. She signed a contract. I thought you were supposed to enforce the law. This is Mr. Thompson. Be human. This is a great opportunity for her. You shouldn't stand in her way. What opportunity? She got accepted to university. She never told me that. I'm certainly very happy for her. But I can't let her ruin my business. Judging by the interior, you make good money with your agency. I'm sure you can tough it out. Mr. Conrad, you're asking a lot. Oh no. I'm sure I can rely on you. You're a good boss, aren't you? Alright, you win. Cops won't answer my calls anyway. Since I'm promised, I'll tell you the client's name. That's alright, I actually don't need it anymore. Well, alright then. Now excuse me, I need to go through some paperwork. Thank you, Mr. Thompson. Any cool clue? Nope, okay. Can't smoke in the Lotus. Well, Gary? Guess I have to follow the chain of command and actually be a responsible detective or investigator. Near Gary. Hey Gary, sorry about the short with you earlier. About being short with you earlier. I had to follow an important lead. Was it worth it? It was, let me fill you in. Apparently the woman that tied up Lila had some procedure done to look very similar to her. I suspect she impersonated her to get close to a customer. Lila told me as much. We had a little chat earlier. I'm almost positive that the client is the old man the impersonator stole the data from. The customer originally booked a different girl, then someone paid her to cancel the appointment. Wait, why go through the trouble? Why not impersonate the original girl? I guess because she's his go-to. He knows her too well and he would have noticed it's not her. How did you know that he picked an alternative and not to cancel altogether? Maybe that's what he did in the past. Like I said, he's a regular. And how did they know it would be Lila? I don't think they did. Sniper said something about the woman's new appearance. Maybe they changed her looks after the appointment had already been accepted. And it healed within a few days? That kind of tech is rare. But how is any of this connected to our case other than the perp talking to that woman? I'm still trying to wrap my head around that. It seems like an entirely different operation. Any idea who that escort agency customer is? No, follow our chain of command. Gary seems to be a trustable guy. Here's the kicker. I think it's our chief. What? The customer's name is Liam Campbell, and his address is in the right area. I need to call HQ immediately. When did she meet him? 2 days ago, I think. Alright, listen up. Meet me back at HQ in half an hour. Let's go over the facts again and get ready to intervene in the handover. I'll have Saito look into our owner of the hideout apartment. Let's sort the rest out later. Catching the sniper remains our top priority. Copy that. See you at HQ. Oh wait, we can now.
As I was making my way back down through the maze of Matuna's living quarters, I tried to untangle the threads of the conspiracy before me. Every detail I uncovered seemed to open up a number of new questions. What exactly was the connection between the stolen data and Banny's murder? It felt like there was a bigger plan underneath, like we were just scratching the surface.
Let's use this time, because now we are very, very sure about it. Red cut arm, red. Oh, okay, it's still ongoing, so I can't. Hey, Neil. I just wanted to remind you to check out the perp's boat. The harbor is right on the other side of the train station. Thanks for the reminder, I'll have a look. Take care. Well, guess we then go to the harbor instead. Huh. Wait, do they mean on the left of the train station then, with the other side? Ah, yeah, okay, I see the anchor. Sir, may I ask what you're doing at Mantua Harbor? Don't think I've seen you before. Good evening, sir. I'm Neil Conrad, CDI. CDI? Holy moly, that's unexpected. My name's Harry Treff. I'm with TSW. Can I help you? Could I take a look around the harbor? I'm looking for a boat that could be important to my case. I'm sorry, but TSW only allows club members and registered guests down at the pier. What about law enforcement? Right, if you can tell me the idea of a specific boat you're investigating, I'm allowed to let you in. Well, in that case, I'm looking for a boat named Bertha. Its ID is 220190. Let me check. Right, that one's docked down at the pier. I'll let you have a look. Please don't touch the other boats. Oh, that guy's important to me. Oh, fuck yeah. Pocket laser cutting device. An open first aid kit, some untangled baggages lying on top of the others. A sink full of bristly red hair. Looks like our guy shaved his entire beard off. Oh shit. Well, I guess. Saved. Huh. Let's see if these people know something about it. Excuse me, sir. Do you know a guy called Ed? Ed? You mean Silver Tongue Ed? Of course I do. Lived here for 40 years. We often had a drink together upstairs.
Shame he got kicked out when TSW started asking for rent.
I met him earlier. He told me he missed his old spot. What would it cost to rent it for him again?
What are you going to pay for it? Huh, I didn't think you uppers were good for anything. It's $50 a month, $500 a year.
You know what? It's the money that we're saving on not buying cigarettes. Alright, I'll rent a spot for a year then.
Done. Looking forward to having that old geezer back. You can tell him he can come back You can tell him he can come back next month. But I'm honestly not sure how long it'll take them to blow it for him for another reason. TSW is more interested in renting spots to tourists and private yachts. Hello?
Neil Conrad here.
Oh, who is this?
Neil Conrad, I'm the CDI agent we spoke earlier.
I don't know no CDI agent.
You asked me to help you with your old spot in Mantua Harbor. I arranged it. You're good to come back.
You what?
Look, if you're making fun of me, I'm not. You can return next month. I paid for a year. I signed you the contract.
Ha! Today seems to be my lucky day. Thank you, sir. You heard that, old lady? We're going back.
How about in return you tell me all you know about that guy who stole your friend's boat?
Right. I noticed the fella when he started the motor. He cut the rope with a knife, like it was butter. But those are big as ropes, I'll tell you, tough as bones.
Did you see what the man looked like?
I didn't catch a lot of details. He was in a hurry to get away. When he started speeding away, it fell right off his head. Must have been a head after all.
Could it have been a wig?
Yeah, or a wig. Whatever it was, he was bald underneath.
Are you sure of that?
Yep, his head was polished like a bowling ball.
Great, thank you. Anything else you remember?
No, look, my eyes aren't what they used to be, and neither is my memory.
Alright. Thanks for... You've been a great help. Have a nice day, Ed.
You bet I will.
Wonderful. Spending... red bolt. And this, my dear children, is why should you always be prone to invest. Guess I can then... Does that mean it could also be that... No, probably a wig, right? Well, I guess I'll be going to the train station then. No way. And visit our wonderful chief. Yeah, that was... I'm not sure about this world yet, if I like it more or less than Between Horizons, the way that it's more linear, less open, but leads to compact storytelling, and it's very nice. Like, this is a pretty world, like, I gotta admit, like, this is an amazing pixel art, I love it. I'm getting called during the train.
Mr. Conrad, this is Felicia, the bartender from Sakura Hotel. Your colleague gave me your cell info. Listen, I want to thank you for not telling anyone what I did. You're not going to snitch on me later, are you?
No, you're good. I don't think you knew what you were doing.
I didn't know, I promise. Thank you. Listen, I remembered something that might be helpful. The guest you were after, that Diaz guy. I think he had a bruise on his arm. I saw it when he was on his way to the van. His instrument fell down, he rushed to pick it up, and he suddenly put his hand on his head. I saw a pretty nasty cut between his wrist and elbow. It looked fresh.
Thank you for letting me know. Give me a call if you remember anything else. Thanks. See, being a good guy helps. Okay. Time to go to our office. Inform ourselves about the news. That might be important for stuff. Hello, boys.
Hey, Neil.
Hi, Sato.
It's good to see you. This case really has me on edge.
Yeah, me too.
The chief wanted me to tell you that we invited 2 special guests. They're waiting for you in the conference room upstairs.
Who? Why?
The CEO of Millex and Dyson Enterprises. We had dinner with Bernie right before he was shot.
Millex and Dyson. As in probably the biggest mining companies in the world.
Honestly, you probably don't even need to say mining for that to be accurate.
Holy shit. Wish someone had told me earlier. I'm not exactly prepared for this.
Sorry, I just got word from the chief. It reminds me, he also wants to talk to you after you've questioned them.
Alright, thanks for letting me know. Well, CEO is probably on the upper spot, right? 4th, okay. Yeah, fair. Yep. Good morning, gentlemen. I'm Agent Neil Conrad.
Good morning,
Mr. Conrad. Albert Dyson, Dyson Enterprises.
Good morning. Dan Kim, Millex.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
Let's get this right on the point, then. I have a busy day ahead of me.
It's 5 AM. Yes, of course. The two of you had dinner with Mr. Benny last night, correct?
Yes.
And you're aware of what happened after he left? We were just told. It's terrible.
It's a tragedy. Our upcoming negotiations with Benny were of the utmost importance to our relationship with Drovia.
Not that you had any real interest in negotiating.
What are you implying?
I'm not implying anything. I'm saying very clearly that you only stand to gain from this tragedy. With Benny dead, any real hope for Drovian independence goes out the window. Which means we maintain the status quo where you already have all you want.
That's preposterous. Was I or was I not at the negotiation table? If everything had been hunky-dory, I would have stayed on Melon.
That doesn't change the fact that the only ones who will suffer from this will once again be the Drovian people.
Oh, come on. As if you give a damn about the Drovian people. The only aspect of Drovian independence you care about is your prospect of selling Telenium to whoever you want.
Okay, you're competitors. This is a difficult situation. I get it. I'm mostly interested in last night. I don't care about fucking economics and shit. Let me think. Did Mr. Benny seem strange last night? Maybe on edge or paranoid?
No, but I never met him before, so I wouldn't know what he's normally like.
What about you, Mr. Dyson? I knew him quite well. He traveled here from Drovia on the same ship. He behaved normally last night, I would say. I see. Let me think. Did Mr. Benny have any enemies? Anyone who stands to gain from maintaining the status quo, I suppose.
Oh yeah? Or maybe anyone who's happy that all of Drovia will be riled up over this. There was no real chance they would have gotten their independence from these negotiations anyway. But maybe now they revolt and just take it. Ever thought about that?
I don't think much about conspiracy theories, no. Nobody concrete? Maybe some disgruntled or someone who overly threatened them? No. But to be fair, veiled threats are much more common in politics anyway. Any veiled threats then? None that I'm aware of.
Me neither.
I see. Let me think. If you don't mind me asking, what were you at dinner with him in the first place? The mining business is an important pillar of the system-wide economy. We talk to politicians sometimes. So it was a lobbying thing. And was it just the three of you? Just the three of us and our staff. I wouldn't say lobbying necessarily. Really more of a social event. Of course, you sometimes talk business at those. I imagine you do. So were there important business things to talk about? We mostly save those for the trade summit, which I suppose will be cut short now with all its protagonists. I see. Alright, thank you for your time. Could you give me your cell phone contacts? I might need to get back to you in case I have more questions.
Why not?
Of course, there you go. Thanks for your soul, children. Well, so I gotta talk to the chief now and... Is it on the other side? What floor am I on? I need to get to the 4th, so this is the... The basement is interrogation, 2nd floors. Oh, that one, okay. But wait, I wanted to, sorry for now, making a little break. I want to check out how far I am. Let's check Lacuna. Walkthrough. Okay, I'm like technically, yeah, I'm a bit under half right now. Probably not doing too long, and we'll end this tomorrow, like the entire journey of only German games. Agent Conrad, good morning. Good morning, Chief. So you told me you want to talk to me? I do. Let's not beat around the bush. Agent Long informed me about your suspicion that a hostile power recently tried to get close to me. Do you have any reliable proof for that? I mean, I didn't want to be... I have some testimonies. I have some testimonies that point to it. That is, if you were the client after all. I found a girl named Lila tied up in her apartment. She works for the Lotus Escort Agency. She was going to meet a man named Liam Campbell 2 days ago. And that's why I thought, you know... I'll save you the headache. Yes, I am the client. What makes you think a hostile agent was involved? It seems like the woman who paid you a visit wasn't the real escort. She had a procedure done to look very similar to her. She also seems to be in contact with Benny's murderer. We have a recording of their conversation. It seems probable that she tried to take advantage of your connection to the escort agency. I see. Any idea what her objective might be? Did you notice anything suspicious when you met her? Nothing comes to mind. She didn't seem particularly interested in my professional life. Did anything go missing since she visited you? It sounds like you already have suspicion. Out with it. The fake escort talked about some data she stole, I think from you. Is that what the sniper is going to hand over at Joris Plaza? Exactly. I don't have any relevant data at home, except on my cell, of course. Maybe she got a chance to access your cell without you noticing? I will talk about that with my superiors. I understand. Look, sir, I can't help but notice that you are dissatisfied with my decision to talk to Agent Long about your involvement. Just following chain of command, like... it has a reason that the chain of command exists like that. I was simply following the chain of command. I don't want to like talk to him and he's like, hey, let's brush it under the rug, yada yada. I don't have the authority to judge over you. My superior technically also doesn't, but he is in a way better position than I am. What should I have done instead? Kept it a secret? Could have called me before taking too long. Well, it's part of the case now. Anyway, of course I will be locked into. I will make sure to assign someone. One more thing, Conrad. You didn't talk to a girl named Sheila Nowak, did you? I did. She wanted to know if you were alright. Might want to give her a call. Is she okay? Yeah, she's fine. Looks like she finally has the money she needs to go to university. That's good to hear. We have to focus on the sniper now. The handover is taking place in less than 3 hours. Let's get down to the mission briefly. We're waiting for us. I was talking to those 2 CEOs. They don't seem to like each other very much. What did you expect? Top mining guy from Dorovia and top mining guy from Gara. They're probably mortal enemies. I expected them to be less open about it. You'd think that rich and influential folks would be more reserved? But the truth is, many of them are the most brazen, least classy individuals in the system. Now that we're complete, let's recap what we found out so far. Our suspect goes by Diaz, but his real name seems to be Boyd. He is still at large. He shot Benny around 1:39 this morning from the top floor of Sacco Hotel. Shortly after, he was picked up by an unknown accomplice who dropped him off at lower layers. That's when he switched to a stolen boat as his second getaway vehicle. He docked it at Mantua Harbor. Matuna Harbor, where his ID was picked up nearby a train station. He then paid a woman called Zora a visit. She seems to be involved in another scheme that might be linked to our case. Earlier this week, she attacked and tied up an escort girl named Lila Clark to temporarily assume her identity. She went to see an important client in her stead and stole some data from him. Sniper convinced her to give him the stick containing that data. He will pass it to an unknown third party at Joe's Plaza at 8:30. Our plan is to intervene and catch the Sniper and his associates red-handed. We are going to play as plainclothes agents in the caves, in the cafes, and snipers on the rooftops. The operation will be overseen by Agent Kumar, head of the response team. Conrad and I will be watching from the sidelines, ready to go in if needed. Joe's Plaza is a popular place with lots of breakfast joints. It will be swarming with people. We have to be very careful not to endanger any civilians. Questions? How will we identify the Sniper? Conrad has been collecting data on what he looks like. We have to rely on that. Do we have any details on the woman the Sniper visited? Not really. She was surprised to see our perp. It seems like the meeting wasn't part of their original plan. We're not sure if he lied to her to get the stick. If so, it's possible that he's not planning on taking it to the handover at all. Alright, Conrad, go ahead and submit that sheet on what the Sniper looks like. Take your time to go over all the logs and evidence again. We only have one chance to get this right. Oh, yeah, sure. Bald, cut arm, shaved. Submit. I have a sheet from Conrad. Forwarding it to Agent Kumar now. Let's get ready. Oh shit, high stakes scene. T-minus 90 seconds. Damn, it's more crowded out there than I expected. I don't think our snipers would get a clear shot. Let's hope we won't need them. Did I ever tell you the story of how I joined the CDI? Yeah, you saved Major Glover's life when you were still a policeman. I wasn't on duty that day, but when I saw that guy pull out a gun, I didn't hesitate. That's what landed me a job at the CDI. Shit, I was so nervous when the chief invited me for an interview. Nothing had gotten me that nervous again in 15 years since, until today. If we don't book this guy today, someone will have to take the fall for Barry's murder, and we are first in line. We'll find out soon enough. I've always wanted to join the CDI, and it seems like that ship had sailed already. Yet here I am, because I've always been on the side of justice. And that's why we're going to get through this as well. Good things come to good people, huh? That's what they say. Don't they say the road to hell is paved with good intentions? That's bogus. Oh, so that one's bogus. It's baffling to me that after 15 years on this job, you still believe in some sort of cosmic justice. You said yourself that history had a way of working itself out. Eight, 7, 3, 2, 1. Your eyes open. Maybe he shows up late. This entrance B looks like a very close match. Ooh. Copy unit beta, go after him. He's headed towards Beach Fountain. Can I get an audio feed? Ooh. Let's see if my sheets were right. Not close enough yet, picking up the pace. He seems to be moving towards the main sitting right ahead. They are shaking hands, very likely to be accomplice. Alright, Beta, move in or make the arrest. The suspect is accomplice, be discreet. Oh shit. Don't make more noise than you need to. If they notice you. Shit. Big guy's getting up. Spooked them. Get a move on. Oh no. Other guy is standing up and reaching into his pocket. That's dangerous. Watch out! Gun! Shit, 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 shit. Follow me. Oh fuck, 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 fuck. Oh yeah, that music. We got them. Hey, I know that policewoman. Can I walk here? Or I have to wait? What do I have to wait for? Why is it so long? Is this correct? I think I was too fast and go back to the main menu. Probably was too fast, but crashed it a bit. Play. Okay, we have to see the cutscene again. Ah! And maybe get more dialogue when I just click fastly. Said yourself, history as whole, maybe sometimes the good guys lose. Okay. Let's wait of wild cap and stuff. Okay. But yeah, sad that this happened at right this moment. Like in such an intense situation, but that shit happens. Nothing you could do. And obviously not all devs are like perfect and games have bugs. let's just wait. Da scheint sie. Move and make the rest. Be discreet. Spook from, get a move on. Nee. He's got a gun. He's got a gun. Watch out, gun. Give him some. Right behind the fountain, right? We got them. I was going to make the rest with a big guy jumped out of his chair. He started to make a run for it and the other one pulled a gun on me. Luckily I was already close enough to grab it. I think nobody got hurt. Excellent work. Did any of the other people running away strike you as suspicious? No, everybody only started moving when the gun is charged. Good, let's bring them in and see what they have to say. See, Conrad, good things come to good people. First egg, ooh.
Once the adrenaline had worn off, the uncomfortable train seat and glaring sunlight were the only things stopping me from falling asleep. My implants had been injecting me with a substance keeping me alert and focused all night, and now I came crashing down hard. The confrontation at Joris Plaza had been hairier than expected, but catching the sniper and his associate was a huge win. I wondered if this was the beginning of the end of the case, or just its beginning. I finally got up at my stop and left the train, only to suddenly wake up in my seat again and realize it had been a dream. I decided to stand next to the door for the rest of the ride.
Wonderful. Yeah, I think with the first end of the first act, we'll end stream for today. I'll save 7 seconds ago. Wonderful. And we'll end the game tomorrow. It's a bit late and I don't have much more energy due to work and stuff. But tomorrow will be the final day, also the final day of a German game only stream. I actually managed to get through all my games, or all games that I planned, except 2, but I got 2 extras in, and one of the 2 I didn't know was 35 hours, but we'll talk about that tomorrow after it. So anyway, thanks for stopping by, thanks for giving me your time, thanks for being here. I wish you all a wonderful day, wonderful evening, afternoon, whatever it is in your time zone, and goodbye.